Hello again, everyone. It is Saturday, December the 22nd, and I'm here at the Pembroke Bridge in Giles County, Virginia. And it's a little bit, this is another little video about New River flooding. I did one of these this morning, but I was at the bridge at the Celanese plant. It's a little bit north of Pearisburg, was where I was this morning. This is actually at the Pembroke Bridge, which is about 5 miles or so up the river from the bridge I was at this morning. So this is a little trailer park. It's a little travel trailer park. And there have been trailers that have flooded here before. You can see down there where there's a couple of trailers down that lower spot. They got flooded out here a few months ago when the river got up to about the 21-foot level. Actually, it was probably up close to in these trailers up here at this high area. I would say probably got up right at the very base of those. But anyway, it was up that high.
It's something, ain't it?
Yes, it is. But anyway, that's the...
How much money do you figure to come up?
I don't think it's going to come up much more. This is about as high as it's going to get this time, but if we get a lot more rain, it could come up some more.
Have a good day. Merry Christmas.
You too. Somebody just asking about how much higher I thought the river was going to come up. And actually we've had a couple of days of rain. We had like 2, 3, 4 inches of rain. And it's not going to come up anymore unless we get a lot more rain, or they get a lot more to the south of us. This river comes out of the mountains down in North Carolina, and it actually flows north. Right now I'm looking down at the ramp that's maintained by the Virginia Department of Game and Inland Fisheries. Place I was at this morning, it had a little kiosk, and you can see a little kiosk down there. They have a ramp down there also that's maintained by the Virginia Department of Game and Inland Fisheries. Well, it's a Virginia Department of Game and Inland Fisheries ramp. I think the county kind of maintains it a little bit, but also the Virginia Department of Game and Inland Fisheries maintain that a little bit also. But anyway, here's a little creek that flows into it there, comes down through the town of Pembroke, which is up on the other side of that mountain there, up the end of this road. You can see up on the other side of this house here, you can see snow up on the mountain where it, from the weather we've had the last couple of days, it's been ice and snow on top of the mountains. Down in this area, it's been in the mid to low 30s, so we haven't got any ice or snow down here. Got a little snow last night, but it didn't really accumulate. We had a big 14-inch snow about a week ago. As a matter of fact, it was last Sunday and Monday, so it's only been about 6 days since we had that great big snow, but it's all melted off now. But anyway, here's the flooding. The river right now is at 13, 14 foot level. That's above the normal river stage. So as you can see, it's got the little kiosk down there. It's about halfway up on it, and you can't even see where you drive down in there to put your boats in the water. It's up above these trees. Those trees, normally you can see the base of those trees down there on the other side of the kiosk. When the river's down toward what normal level is, or even above normal level, those trees, you'll be able to see the base of them. You'll be able to see the ground. So the river is up substantially. It's like I say, about the 13, 14 foot level. If it would come up another 10 feet, it would actually, I think it would be in those trailers. It would get those trailers right there and those over in there too, because all of that's pretty much flat. So if it gets up another 14 foot or so up to the 21, 22, 23, 24 foot stage, then it would be in those trailers. And it won't have to get up very much more to get this little trailer here, another 5 foot or so, and it'll be up at this trailer, and it will definitely be covering those little ramps down there where people have had trailers down there. People love to get down here next to the river, and it's a nice place in the summertime. You know, it keeps you nice and cool, and you know, you've got a good view of the water and everything, but it's really dangerous. I mean, it's not a place that you want to live year round. If you want to do anything, what you need to do is have your little travel trailer and pull right down next to it, and then pull that sucker out as soon as you finish down at the river, and keep that thing running, because if you don't, if you let it sit for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, you're going to have a heck of a time getting it started and getting it up out of there. So best thing to do is have a little Winnebago or something and pull right down next to the river, and then when you get finished playing on the river, fishing or whatever you're doing, and pull that little thing up out of there, so you won't have to worry about that river coming up and going down, because it'll come up, it'll get up to this level. Here recently, it's been getting up to this level 3 or 4 or 5, 6 times a year, and it gets up to the 20-foot level at least probably once a year or so. So with the global warming, much more water is being evaporated up into the air, and when that water, when all that water is evaporated up into the air, it's got to come down. So it's going to come down as rain or snow, and we're going to be getting a lot more river flooding, and these rivers are going to be running at higher levels than they have been in the past, because of the much more rain coming down, rain and snow and so forth coming down than has been in the past. So these rivers are setting new normal levels much higher than they were in the past. So anyway, that's a little video about the flooding here of the river. It's not too bad. We had some really serious flooding here a couple of months ago, and people have gotten a lot of the campers and stuff up away from the river. So this is not really bad. Whereas if it hadn't done this for 2 or 3 years, you'd have campers right down there, right next to the river, and they'd be underwater by now. But due to the big flooding we had here a few months ago, where it got up to the 21-foot level, people got those campers. As you can see down there, they got those campers up out of the up away from the river. So once again, December the 22nd, here in Giles County, Virginia, at the bridge across New River in Pembroke. So thanks a lot. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, as I'll be posting more of these. And thanks a lot, and you folks have a nice day. Thanks.